Welcome back to the channel, and today we are continuing our scrap mechanic permadeath survival mode, where if we die, the series ends. And we are creating the home of our dreams right now. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, I'm feeling a little under the weather today, getting over a cold, which is why there wasn't a video yesterday. So this may be a shorter episode depending on how I feel. But one of the goals is to get some more paint, because we ran out of paint when we were trying to paint things. Also more wood I think we need. I think we're all out of wood. But I also have an idea for this bridge, I keep calling it a bridge. This is not a bridge, it's a ramp. This ramp system, I think we can make it more fancy and less awkward with the way it sticks out so much. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I have an idea where I kind of want it like pistons to extend it as it goes up or down, but it might interfere with things in some cases, but it could just make it a little bit more compact when we're in the up position. But let's focus on right now, we need wood and paint, so let's get both of those in one trip where we'll just go harvest some wood, and there should be just paint flowers generally in most areas. But also, I wanted to check out a crafting recipe. Oh, I should upgrade this too. I think I should have plenty of component kits. How much does it cost to fully upgrade one of these things? Oh, that's not bad at all. It's actually pretty good. But my system is gonna need sensors. Oh, I need some glue too, apparently. Well, let's craft a sensor. With one sensor, I can do what I need to do. Do I have another sensor? For some reason, I thought I might have another sensor. Oh, and how about another beacon? I want to put a beacon on my home, which I need metal 2 block, which I have just enough. Apparently, we need to do another water run and chemicals, I think. We need to do a lot of things. But I'm just gonna let that stuff craft for now. I don't need a beacon to find my way back home right now because I'm not gonna be going very far. Oh, hold on. I actually want I want the rest of my resource collectors because I'm gonna fill everything up. All right, here we go. Okay, so I haven't been looking for paint flowers in a while, but yeah, they're everywhere. They're literally like, look at this. They're all over the place right here. I wish there was an easy way to pick things up like as you drive over them. But I don't even think vacuum pipes will pick these things up. How much ammo do I got on me? I got more than 100. I'm good. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of logging and harvesting. So let's get this going. We got a headbanging Haybot over here. Oh yeah, he's rocking out. Oh yeah. He's just in the zone. He doesn't even care about me. Look at that guy. He's in the zone. What causes that? He's just gonna rock out while we log out, I guess. All right, I think actually we're probably gonna fill up right now after harvesting that piece of wood here. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay, please don't destroy my resource collectors. How terrible would that be if that whole thing just got destroyed? All right, I think we are full now. I didn't get that much paint. You really just gotta like run around to get the paint is the problem. Well, let me just see here. Are my resource collectors all full? Yep, they're all full. Oh yeah, I wanted to put guide rails on this thing too, which I need wood for anyway. Because yeah, backing up on that is not the easiest. All right, there we go. All right, put one down there. And we'll rush over to the other side. Put this one over here. And now they both start crafting. Yeah, this is a decent system. I'm a fan. Okay, so we got some wood crafting. We should be able to craft a beacon now. There we go. Let's get the beacon crafting. And now let's take our sensor. I'm gonna need some component kits too. We're probably gonna need at least 2 pistons. Can we craft another piston? What does it take to craft a piston? We need oil? Well, I'm right near an oil pond. We also need more metal too, which means we need water. So we got to go on a water run. Do I have an empty chest on me? All right, I think I'm gonna have to get another chest. Because yeah, all these chests are required to keep the crafting loop in order. So let me go here and see what we need. Glue. All right, we need, oh man, glue is inconvenient. I don't happen to have unprocessed glue, do I? I do not. All right, how's our seeds or water chest doing over here? Are we full up over? I think we're full up over here. Maybe I should just take all this water. Yeah, let's just put this water in here. Oh, paint too. Should start crafting some paint flowers. All right, let's just put all my paint flowers in there and start some paint crafting. Loop that. All right, now I do have water. What did I need water for? I needed it for the metal block too. There we go. Let's just craft a handful of it because I have a lot of metal right now. And we'll just have some of this on hand. And we need oil. I do need a chest for as well. What do we need for a chest? Glue. That's right. So I guess let's go on a glue run. Glue runs are like even worse than paint flower runs. Wait, any of these empty yet? They're not gonna, well, this one's actually kind of almost empty. It's actually looking kind of close, isn't it? I'll wait a little bit. Let me take a look at my, I want to take a look at my food. See if I'm short on anything in particular. All right, we got, oh, broccoli. We don't have those seeds yet. Broccoli and pineapple don't have seeds yet. Blueberries and beets and tomatoes. Maybe I should plant some. I'm gonna plant a crop of tomatoes and beets. Beets and tomatoes. And I'm gonna have to do a water run after this. Get this watering. This is probably like the worst time to plant. What time is it? Oh no, it's actually the best time to plant. We're just after raid time. All right, let's see. What do we miss? We missed a single plot that time. Dang, we're so close to getting a perfect water. And there we go. All right, good enough. All right, so we got that going. We'll have a raid in a day. And now we should be able to take some of these and we can pick up some of those spare wooden rods on the way back. All right, let's go get some glue. Oh, wait, I should probably stop by. Where are they? They're over here somewhere. There's one. Here we go. There we go. There's some paint flowers in here too. Where are those other logs? There was like a whole bunch, I thought. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these are what I want. All right, now I think I got them. All right, picking up paint flowers along the way. This is just a lot of harvesting this episode. Oh, we got a loot chest. Oh, paint. 7 paint. That's actually really good. Okay, now it's time to get some glue. And how's my inventory looking? Yeah, good enough. If I fill up, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to fill up my inventory with how much time I'm gonna spend out here. Oh, I should probably drink some milk though. It'll give me an extra slot. You know, I think I needed a little bit of oil for the chest, so I could just grab 1 stack of oil from these, and then I wouldn't have to get the chest for the oil in the first place. All right, looks like I got all the glue in the immediate vicinity. Not a whole lot, but enough for my purposes, and my vehicle has been slowly sinking underwater. And it looks like I'm heavy enough just to drive on out. I might as well find another big old tree and just fill up the rest of these containers, which honestly, this tree should do it. Oh wait, no, this is not the tree I want. I want the big tree. Finally have logged all the big trees. Oh, here's one. There we go. It's on a slant. Actually, this is good. It's falling away from the slant. That means all the rods will roll towards me, I hope. At least that's the plan. That means I gotta constantly feather my throttle to stop from going backwards. Also, some of the rods are rolling away from me, so not as ideal as I was hoping. All right, we are full up. We got paint. We got a little bit of oil. We got a bunch of wood. Okay, now what was I gonna craft? A chest. Oh, well, I need to put the glue in, don't I? All right, so we'll have this one craft a bunch of glue. We'll have this one craft a chest. Oh, well, we need some glue first. But I should have a beacon now, right? Yeah, I have a beacon now, great. All right, now we can craft a chest on this one. Let's get some wood back. So we got some wood here. We should also have a bunch of wood here. Excellent. Let me see, is it, I'm worried this is gonna cause some lag somehow, but I do wanna put a rail on this to see if this feels any better. All right, there we go. All right, let's give this a quick test, see what happens if we run into it. All right, so sometimes I'm backing up and I get off balance. That should act as an adequate guide. I think that'll work. Oh, pistons. That's another thing I wanted to craft. I wanted one more piston. So if I craft another piston, that's what I needed the oil for. So let's craft another piston. And then this piston, I need, oh, here's a chest. Did I take the piston out? I did take the piston out already. All right, I want to upgrade this piston to max. So let's get, I hear a haybot. I swear I'm hearing a haybot somewhere. There he is. All right, don't want any unexpected surprises. Oh yeah, staircase too was on the list. Oh, are we already done? We're already done with everything? All right, let me get this piston as well then. Put these down, and I want my component kits. So there's one. There's one. Oh, we don't have a lot of component kits. That's another reason to keep the raids going. Need a lot of component kits. Okay. Well, that took all of my component kits. Yeah, I got 0 component kits left in there. Do I have any, like, extra ones on me over here? I was not expecting that. As far as my beacon goes, I think the best spot for a beacon would be on the farm. So up on that. I kind of feel like right here. No, like right here. I think right here is a good beacon spot. And then this will be home base. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. For this ramp idea, I kind of need both pistons to be max power. So let's go get some component kits. We're gonna head off to the ruins up in the fields over there. All right, these places should be restocked by now. Kind of like that I'm that close to just like big old tall ruins. So I don't know how many component kits I need. Probably like 6 component kits. Somebody fell. Somebody else fell. Oh my goodness, get away from my vehicle. Oh, there's a component kit. There's another component kit. Ooh, man, everybody is coming down. I'm glad I got, oh my goodness, I'm glad I got a lot of ammo. Holy cow, look at this assault here. What is that? Is that? Yeah. Ah, I can't see. Wow. I'm glad I harvested a lot of ammo. Okay. I'm gonna drive my vehicle through there real quick and also restock on some ammo. Pick up some of these spines. All right, because right now I've got 60 ammo on me. So let's just get another 50 and that much. There we go. So the ramp idea, once I get these pistons upgraded, the ramp idea I have is kind of like a fire truck ladder. The way that it extends on like those overlapping layers, except it's just gonna be one for now, at least. Whoa, 3 component kits in this chest. All right, I think this one ruin, wow, I think this one ruin got everything that we needed. Let me just get, there's always a chest on top of that antenna thing here. All right, one more component kit. Yeah. That was a fun way down. All right, I should have the piston on me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's the max piston. Where's the, there it is. I have 14 component kits. Wow. I want to put the piston down. Why can't I can't put the piston down on the ground? Okay. There we go. All right, now we got 2 max pistons. All right, let's try to create a extendable ramp. Oh, also, we have a raid in a minute and a half, but I was not very far away from my base at all. Now, the problem is I just added these railings, and these railings are going to interfere with my extendable piston ramp method. We'll see what happens. I also kind of want stairs. Oh, let's get some paint. Only 30 paint? Do I have more paint flowers? Oh, I got some more in here. Oh, I do have more paint flowers. Let's craft some more paint, please. I think I just heard my crop start sprouting too. All right, we got like 20 seconds left. Probably not gonna be able to pick everything up, but let's see if I can pick these up. Oh, apparently not all of them have sprouted yet. Inventory full. Oh, now they're sprouting. All right, we got beets, and the raid has started. They are approaching, but we're not worried because we have the best raid location, the best farm location for this. Well, organizationally, someone actually made a good point. I should have vertical, because I'm only doing stacks of 3. And because these are, it's 3 stacks tall, vertical would just look so much better. And then fertilizer over here. That looks pretty good. All right, farmers harvested. Get rid of our excess seeds. Oh wait, no, those are the ones I actually want, because I can craft them into other things. I almost just jumped down there and there's a hay ball right there. We almost just died. All right, time to take care of the raid. Let me just safely hop down in a low area. Yay, more component kits. All right, raid has been taken care of. All right, I think it was what, fertilizer? Yeah, carrots, tomato, and red beet seeds. So we can put these in here. Okay, so now let's focus on this. So I want there to essentially be an overlapping section of bridge where there's like an upper and a lower area, and then when it starts to go down, then that lower section extends out. However, it should be the other way around, I think. I think the lower section should be on top because there's going to be that lip. And that lip is going to be much easier to go over going down than if it was the other way and we had to go up over the lip. The lip's just gonna mess us up. So the lip has to be on top. So I feel like we just kind of cut this in half. I don't know where half is. Maybe like, I don't know, right here. Before I fully commit to this though, we need to measure out the piston extension. Also, does this sensor need to be upgraded? If I have a sensor, I think this sensor is gonna go right here. Does it have like limited connections or is it just the range? I think I'm gonna need a logic gate too. I'm gonna need a NOT gate. I'm gonna need to invert the signal. Can I make a logic gate? Yes. All right, I will put the logic gate over here. Have it be a NOR gate. So this should invert the signal. So now we should see once I lift up the gate or the ramp, that gate should turn on. Yep, and then it'll automatically start extending the pistons at that point. But the pistons, I believe, have a 15 block maximum length. Yep. So from here, we essentially want the ramp to connect right here. And we want it to be back 15 blocks. So pretty much right here is where we're going to want the piston. And then that part of the ramp is going to connect right there. And we can honestly keep that way. This might just work that way. I don't know if I'll be able to weld correctly without detaching everything because this isn't on a lift right now. But if I have two pistons in the identical location, I hope that when I weld to one piston, it'll also weld it to the other piston at the same time. All right, this is gonna be hard to do, but I need to catch that. Oh, let me put that there. We delete that. All right, that's the right one. Yes. Okay, you ready? There we go. I caught it. And now I want that to weld right there, but I am in the way, and I can't not be in the way unless I jump. Okay, right there, right there. Did it weld to both sides, do you think? This NOR gate goes into both of these. So now when we start driving down, it should extend. It didn't work. Oh, I didn't set the pistons to the right length. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna break things, maybe. Can I get up this? I didn't set the piston settings at all. I can't believe this is working. Keep going. Oh, come on. Guide rails, save me. It's kind of working. It's working well enough. All right, I'm a little stuck, but I just need it to hold on while I do this. We're also gonna do fast piston settings. I hope fast isn't a bad idea. Okay, so now back up. There it goes. Hold on. Now it's down. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know what we're gonna have to adjust the speed, but I want it to be fast enough that we're not gonna like go too fast, or that we're not gonna the ramp's not gonna lower before it extends. But this should theoretically be the same distance, but you can actually kind of see the weakness of it. I should extend. I know what to do. I know how to fix this. All right, let's get back up. Yeah, this is a little unstable right now. Ah, dang it. The railings is actually, they are helping, but also getting in the way at the same time. All right, just go up. All right, there we go. And then it should come back. All right, pretty much perfect. All right, what I need to do is extend the bottom. So I need to go down. I need some stairs. All right, so this right here, this needs to provide some support. Oh, I need the wood back. Wait. Oh no, that's not a material issue. It was just a collision issue. There we go. You can already see it providing extra support. This is good. So this gives it like a rail to slide along. All right, that should be enough to give it the support it needs. All right, let's see how that feels. So this is definitely shorter. It's literally 15 blocks shorter. The only other thing would be to have like a third section, but that might introduce some stability issues that might just be a little too much. So unfortunately though, actually that kind of was fine. It did have that little bend in the other direction. Is there a way to mitigate that? So then we get up and it comes back in. So I am liking this. This is working as intended. There's something about it. That right there is a little iffy, which actually I think I have a solution to that. There's potential for this solution to end up glitching through though and breaking. That was iffy. Let me see. So we got this, right? So what if I take that part right there and I just create a little bit of a brace here. Just like that. I just think it's gonna end up glitching through that entirely, but let's just see what happens. All right, there we go. We got our brace now. This could mess up the entire mechanism, but let's see. There it goes. Extends out. Oh, look how solid that felt. I didn't think it was gonna be that solid. That didn't have any, this feels like a solid piece now instead of just being on pistons. All right, come on. I should be going backwards. I got all my weight in the back right there. Ah, come on. There we go. And right back. Oh, that was weird. All right, hold on. Let me check. The railing should overlap. The railing's not overlapping right now. That could cause potential collision issues. I think I'll just extend the bottom one. I want wedges so bad. Oh, that was my last 2 pieces of wood. Hold on, I need some wood. There we go. I think that's enough overlap to keep some stability. All right, this time I'm gonna back up. Much more stable going backwards. There we go. All right, let's fine tune the speed. Let's go like down to here. Okay, let's see how this feels. That feels like a good speed. I feel like that feels like a natural speed. And I feel like it's not too slow that it's gonna get to the bottom before it fully extends. Then when it comes up, there we go. I think that's pretty good. So now we've definitely shortened ourselves. And we can see, if I just change this to an OR gate, it extends back out. And that's how long it was. And then it contracts back in. And now that's how long it is. Not the biggest difference, but it's a difference. Should I add a 3rd layer, or do you think that's going to be overkill and it's going to ruin it? Let me know what you guys think. So I got done. One of the things I wanted to get done was convert this to a retractable bridge, and I think it's pretty cool getting into some engineering for the home build here. I think I'm going to take it easy and call it there. So let me know what you guys want to see. If you have any suggestions for future episodes. Obviously, we need to paint up some more. Wasn't focusing too hard on that this time, but I'll be looking for those comments for some other ideas. And once again, we're still alive. And we have not died. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, you'll find some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.